Can you guys hear me okay? Because I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh my god, VV, you've got a raid. Party of 7. Come on in. I was just saying that you guys are just not turning up for me today. It was like 2 of you here? That's ridiculously, what's the word? Rude? Sounds good. Oh my god, thank god. Seems okay. Oh, Rusty, did you come over in the raid? Rusty, though, despite being someone who lives with me, likes to raid over to my channel, like whilst being in other channels, and I think that's really rude. Hey John, what's going on? Guys, are you all unmuted?
Yeah, now.
Yay! Okay, good. Okay, what about Rick Rag? Okay, Caroline. Okay, good. Audio's a bit quiet. Fuck's sake.
For everyone, or is it?
Yeah, I need more information. Also, can I get a bit of a shout out to Rick Rack for those new glasses that she's wearing today?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's quite
I can now see again.
Let's see. That's really important. If my mic is low, let me see if I can do anything. Just as he's a bit quieter. Okay. That's not like me. What I could do. Oh yeah, look at this. I thought I had it. We don't see anything?
What?
What do you mean? Am I really bad
I
at
can
this?
see you.
I'm in the stream and I can see everything.
Yeah, me too.
Are your eyes open? That's fine. The mission, we see faces. Ignore Rusty. I can do that with pleasure. I just see starting soon. I think you are lagging. It's fine. Yeah, I'm sure you
refresh.
I would do a refresh.
Yeah.
I'm going to open a bottle of Prosecco since it's our last episode together. But I need to pour a glass for Rusty as well. BP,
How long can you store Prosecco in the fridge once it's open?
Sorry?
How long can you store the Prosecco in the fridge once it's open?
How long do you need to store it for? That's the question. So you just drink it?
Do you put
I was going to say,
fridge? No.
You're asking the wrong
there's no time.
person. It doesn't make it to the fridge.
It goes in the fridge.
I was like kind of getting the feels, and I was like, maybe I should get a glass, but that's gonna take me all week to.
No, you should definitely do it. It will last like for weeks. Go on.
Yeah, it won't taste the same. It's a different experience, but it can stay there.
If Birdie makes it into a glass,
we'll see how stressed I get, and maybe we'll take a getting drinks break.
I promise you it will get stressful.
You'll need it.
For no other reason than the fact that I feel woefully underprepared. But we're gonna do what we can tonight. So it has to finish one way or another. If it gets too late, want to go to bed, I'll kill yous, and it's fine. Like that is legitimate. That is a legitimate way. Hang on.
Can you not kill my? Just don't kill Esme.
Yeah.
She's been through enough.
We were just talking just before the stream started about how both Karina and Rick Rack get sentimental over their characters, their D&D characters anyway. So I'll kill you two and we'll leave Peggy. Peggy will be the only one left.
I don't agree with that plan.
Okay.
Yes, I also dislike that.
That's a good idea.
Can that guy from the gas station come and pick us up, and that's the end of the story, and we just get to the spot?
That actually is the end of the story. So the guy comes in, he just says, "Hey, ladies, get in the truck."
You called for
a
mechanic.
Help? Imagine that. You call for help? I think that would be the best ever ending.
And we'll be like, yeah, 4 hours ago.
I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll give you a discount next time. Here's my card. And then
What kind of service do you call it?
And then it just turns into some sort of issue of that sort of nature, like speaking to the manager, trying to figure out if you can get some sort of better rates for the next one. Rusty, if you're watching, I poured you a glass. You can come up here and get it. Okay, shall we begin with a bit of a recap, because there's been a lot happening in the last one. I need to do a redo on something that I messed up, so we'll go through that as well. But should we all talk about it together, because I haven't written anything. So where we started last week, we started with you guys at the well, and you just had this horrible moment with the girl from the ring, who was crawling up, going towards you, and she slashed out a penny. Augustus went to the well and was dragged downwards, where he broke many... What are you doing? Asimov 2H. Is he okay? Rusty's gone. Insane. Rusty, just come up and get your Prosecco so I can stop worrying about where you are if you're okay. And then I can drink. Oh, and also, Karina, tell us what you're drinking.
Oh, yeah, straight whiskey. I'm stressed about this game.
Don't be stressed. Am I trying to emote? Yeah, I think so. Oh, Rick Rack, little stream host. I love... Do you know what? I have never, ever had hosts on as a notification. I didn't realize that it was a thing that I could do. And it's just recently that I've turned it on. So you're my first ever hoster.
Well, now I feel
Earth.
special.
You're actually not, because I have looked at it before, and I've seen people hosting me while I'm live.
Well, now I don't feel special.
But you're the first official. You're my first official hoster, so that's really appreciated. Is one bottle of Prosecco inside? I don't know. Is he okay? It's kind of annoying because I can't concentrate until he comes up here. Hang on, I'm just gonna call him down. You guys tell us what happened last time. Go.
Wow.
This is high pressure.
we Lester.
Yes. He was mentioned it. We found him in the book first, didn't we? In the notes and that, and then we went upstairs because the dinner guests started arriving. Because the daughter of the George Clooney character, she's going through some kind of
puberty or something special for a lady. I don't know.
Yeah, that everyone seems to be really proud of her about. And then the guests started arriving, and it just turned out to be like a billion Lesters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
and they all know each other.
It's like 13.
And she's like musty. She's got shit in her hair, right?
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah. So as Esme looked a little bit closer, because she like wrapped her arm through hers and brought her in, you could see like ash, in her hair, like bits of soot essentially, like dandruff, but she's got blonde hair, so probably isn't dandruff. Who knows what that is? Which is exciting. Yeah, crack on.
We also saw. So we Jeremiah said he found another place where there could be petrol, so we followed him down to the basement, and in the basement, we found the body of his wife, right?
And him.
Rose, and he got killed, didn't he?
No, you saw the bodies of both of them huddled together.
And okay.
She had her eyes out, and he was gurgling, foaming from the mouth. And then he came in, looked at his own body, started to freak out, and then the ring woman came in.
Yeah, the lady from the well attacked him and killed him whilst we were like watching, and then we ran upstairs.
And he was there.
And he was there, and so was Rosemary.
Being like, oh, we still haven't found any petrol. What's going on? And they seem very healthy, maybe high cholesterol, but nothing.
And diabetes.
Yeah, he's got a bit of diabetes. He's got high cholesterol, but they don't look like they're like dead and like gurgling or anything. So, so that's been like a what? That's throwing you for a little bit of a loop. I think that's where we kick off again. But let me. I want to just make sure that we have all information because it's going to be. This is going to be a biggie today, I think. So, this is what I have of my notes. Boop, boop, boop. What do you need to know now? That is for you to go later. Okay, so. Okay, so what you heard was that Augustus is super proud of his daughter. She's going to perform some procedure, or she's on her way to performing something that he's really proud of. All the Lesters coming in, they're super happy for Veronica as well. Something big is going to happen. And they're all coming together to celebrate that this thing is happening. Whatever this is, you're not entirely sure what this is, really. You're in the library, you saw there's gaps in the shelves, and you can probably ascertain that it's all religious texts that are kind of missing, and they're somewhere else. But on the desk, you see books that are all around angels and angelic forms in different religions, and I guess it's like a compare and contrast around this sort of religious thing, which also matched up really well with the little bit of paper that you found that had a biblical verse in it, which talked about the cherubim. And what you know of a cherubim is that it has a head of a person, a head of an eagle, a head of an ox, and a head of a lion. And it's sort of an angelic being. You have, funnily enough, found two such heads so far. One of a person with a sigil or a kamea upon it, and one of an eagle is in that library. The one in the library is the west of the house, and the one of the bust, the head, is south of the house. The south one says obstacle, the west one says prison. Never eat shredded wheat, like that. And you did that through the unpicking of the kamea, the magic squares that you know are used in occult practices. What else did you learn? Books at the table, cherubim, blah blah blah. That notebook was a big deal. So you saw a notebook that had been written in Augustus' hand that you can assume. It said all sorts of stuff, all around angels, but most specifically, most interestingly, let me find this, and I'm going to read this bit out verbatim, just so everyone else is clear. I love this story so much, by the way. Okay, so it says, amongst all the stuff around angels, etc., it says, I wonder exactly how I will describe the unequaled beauty of my holy guardian angel when the time comes. I wonder this every day. At midnight tonight, 18 months have elapsed in their entirety. Tomorrow, I begin the final stage before, if I am successful this time, my holy guardian angel will appear. The next time I write here will confirm my success or my failure. I hope for the former. That is the last bit of information that you have from this diary, this notebook. And one other thing which I'm going to retroactively tell you that I fucked up. So we're going to pretend it didn't happen. Because it's very stressful, this role that I've taken on here. That wild looking picture with all of those, the triangle, then I had all the circles, and it said Michael around one, and it had little stars, that's that one. That was not found within Augustus's notes. It was found nearby, with writing around the edges and around it, saying that it was from a book, The Lesser Key of Solomon the King, and notes around it talks about how it came from a chapter on magical requisites, detailing symbols, tools, things that are necessary essentially for the summoning and the commanding of demons. What? I hope that all makes sense to all of you. Then obviously you have all the million nesters. That's it. So now we are at the top of the stairs. Should I take a breath?
Mhm.
Are you all up to date now? You know where we are, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I now that you did a recap, I feel like there was stuff that we never discussed last week that I would like to discuss.
Absolutely.
Just because I didn't realize that some like the positioning of the bust and the like the eagle and stuff.
Well, if you want, I can leave you. I'll leave you in the basement for a moment for you to discuss.
Uh-uh.
No. Oh no. I think
Oh!
we get to there when we've calmed down a little bit.
And Rosemary says, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and she closes and she bolts the door down to the basement and decides to leave you. I'm kidding. You can go up. So you guys go back up the stairs, and you are now in the corridor in the lobby area. Yeah. And you can see a ton of Lesters. They're milling around. They've got teas. And they're all starting to file into the dining room. Yeah? What do you want to do? You also... Okay, let me just sort of explain everything. So you have the Lesters that are filing into the dining room. Just kind of slowly asking how each other are. Talking about, oh, good old days. Oh, I've just been traveling here. That like just... random stuff between each other. You can see from here the kitchen. You can see Rosemary. She seems very frantic at this point. She's stressing out about the food. She's chopping. She's putting things here, there, and everywhere. You can see that Jeremiah is kind of trying to help her, but he's kind of just getting in the way, really. You don't see at this point Veronica or Augustus, and you can do whatever you like.
What was that, guys? Did everyone see the possessed toys and the killing lady and the dead old people, or was it just me?
No, I think we all saw that.
Okay. That's good news, I guess.
Can I get a spot hidden whilst you're standing here? Our favorite
Shots!
Hey!
Not for me.
I got 53.
I
got mine. Success.
I got mine too, but I got this like the first
good one.
Yeah.
The hard?
Exactly.
Okay.
A hard success, yeah.
You guys crack on, you can keep chatting, and I'll tell you what you've seen in a sec.
Okay.
Well, I think the first plan is not to separate, because I would hate to follow the wrong Esme or the wrong Peggy into a room.
Yes. I feel like I need a glass of water to calm down, and also I want to like walk up to Rosemary and just like poke her.
Yeah, we can go and check if she's alive.
Like see if what I'm seeing is real.
That's great. I would love for you to do that. So, that's perfect, because it actually is really perfect, because it works really well for your hard spot hidden. As you walk into the kitchen, you see that Rosemary is, as I said, like frantically running around. Oh, where did I put that? She's got the knife in her hand, and she's chopping a little bit. She puts the knife down. She goes, "Oh, the casserole." And as Peggy walks up to her, what she notices is that Rosemary goes to kind of stir the pot while she's doing X, Y, and Z. She's got a bit of salt that she's kind of grabbing so she can put in. And as she stirs that pot of beautiful... By the way, it smells delicious. I had stew yesterday. It smells like that stew. It's so good. You can sort of see the steam. It's just, I'm hungry. As she stirs that pot and puts the salt in, Peggy, what you see as you go up to her is a rat that pokes its head out from the little rim, jumps down, covered in what do you call it? Like hot bubbling stew sauce, I guess. Jumps down onto the kitchen floor, runs straight into what you must presume is the pantry or the larder if you're here. And Rosemary does not notice this. She just keeps stirring. You can see these little footprints, little rat footprints, sort of all across the floor. Peggy, can you make me a sanity check as you spot this? Esme's also seen this.
Okay.
Penny, I guess if you're all sticking together, you'll see it as well, actually, to be fair, because you are there.
Can I like follow the rat and like peek into the larder?
I'm saying I got a 9.
Nice. Well done. Okay, so Esme, you're deciding not to sort of talk to Esme about it. You're just going to go straight into the larder. I will certainly help you with that.
Sorry, I missed. I took my. Are you following the rat?
Yeah.
Espen's like, fuck this now. Just gonna go towards the weird thing.
100%. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to make sure that I get.
I'm not like, I don't want to like leave the room or anything, but I want to just like peek my head.
Don't you
peek my head and like see where it like, does it disappear when it comes out of the room, or like can I still see evidence of it?
Absolutely. So you go towards the pantry area, just to follow those little beep 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 beep, beep little cute like rat footprints. They're actually quite sweet when you look at them up close. No. Steaming. It's cute. So, and you sort of you poke your head in it is a pantry. It's a storeroom. You can no longer see the rat. What you can see in there is just household supplies. It's not the pantry. It's like beside the pantry. It's the storeroom. So you'll have things like the mop and bucket. You'll have cleaning products. There's light bulbs in there, ladder tools. There's some bottles of kerosene that you know would be useful for lamps, for example. That's fine. Go on.
Is it like dusty and hasn't been used for a long time, or is it like clearly being used on a regular basis? Everything is.
It's quite. It's sparse. But it's not. I wouldn't say that it's dusty. There's not a lot there, so it looks like if you were really thinking about it, if you were taking that time to do so, you would probably presume that it's to take care of a house that's smaller than the number of people that would be there. Like maybe one person, maybe 2 people.
Okay.
So as you kind of like look through behind the doorway, as you look, what meets your eye is the eyes of our good friend, the girl from the ring, Evangeline.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm backing up as soon as I've seen that. I am like out, backing back into the room where everyone else is.
She stares at you from the darkness as you back up. And as she does that, can you give me a constitution roll?
Oh
yeah.
It's not even sanity. It's your constitution. Shit.
I know.
What does that mean?
Okay, so a constitution roll is kind of the same as like in D&D. It's like, can you withstand something? So it could be something like, have you drank some poison and you're okay? Or, that kind of stuff.
I failed mine in a large way.
Oh, right. No.
Okay, so I'm going to do... I've never done one of these before in Cthulhu, so this is really fun.
Brilliant.
So you're going to use... 1.
Tell me, Esme's still alive.
That's an 8.
And then she dies.
So 19. Wow. I would like you, Esme, to lose 19 points of intelligence.
Of intelligence, shit.
Now,
I don't have 19 points to lose.
I don't know how to deal with that.
Of intelligence?
Wait, what's my intelligence?
It's up in the right corner.
I do.
Okay,
I'm lying.
I was
Ooh,
like, wait a minute. Are you a vegetable?
I'm like,
I can't deal with
I'm
this.
seriously thick now, guys.
Well, it's not that you're thick, although your now future intelligence rolls will be upset by that, because now you need to get higher to do it. However, the way this manifests itself to you, you essentially see kind of tendrils of light going towards you, actually coming out of your own eyes and towards this ring girl, and as it's almost as though she's breathing something, exhaling something out of you,
like a Dementor.
I think is that Harry Potter stuff. Yeah. It's killing, yeah. And you are, at this moment in time, Esme, you are completely overwhelmed by this intense pain, and you're unable to act. You are frozen to the spot. And how this manifests, you can feel throughout this pain as though you are losing some sense of yourself. You are losing your what was Esme's earliest memory as a child?
As a child, probably, like kind of toddling around in her dad's office, because he was also a detective, and like almost like playing. When was Sherlock Holmes written?
20s.
Sure. Playing like detective games, like whilst her dad is working, and kind of messing around, and her dad kind of turning around and being like, telling her off a bit, but like in a good humored way. And she's just kind of almost kind of messing up all of the papers and stuff, but he's kind of fond of it because it's still quality time together.
Oh my god, don't make me cry. But you can't cry because you're in so much pain, and you can feel that memory is disappearing. You know the way how you wake up from a dream and you're trying to remember the dream, and the more you try and remember it, the more you cannot hear it. You've lost that. You've lost your first memories at school. You're losing your sense of what it was like to be a you're slowly losing your memory, from the oldest kind of going upwards.
Okay. Oh no.
And that's that. All you guys, all the other two of you can understand is that Esme is now crying out in clear pain, whilst Rosemary has just noticed that there's some little splotches on the floor, and she's frantically trying to clean up those little footprints the rats have made.
Does it seem like she noticed that Esme is in pain?
She's not. She's very focused on the little messy bits on the floor.
Can I rush forward and
shake her?
Yeah, just touch her shoulder. Are you okay?
No.
What happened?
You can now move, by the way. The pain is subsiding. Sure.
Okay. I feel like I want to just explain. Like, I looked in here and I saw the well, and the woman, and now I'm like, and now it was painful to look at her, but I can't really, I don't know why. Like, am I like aware that I've lost memories, or was it just painful to me and now I'm like...
You're fuzzy. You're not...
Fuzzy.
It's like you're forgetting things.
Yeah.
Is the door to the storage room still open?
Yeah.
Or did like Esme shut it when she...
No, it's still open. You fancy going in?
I mean, Penny, do you want to hold my hand and just like peek in?
I'm like, I'm
I
not
can
going.
hold your hand, but
I'm not going in again. I'm
And
not
just
going in
then,
again.
Rosemary turns around and she's going closer and closer into the storeroom as she's cleaning. She's, oh, are you okay, dear? Can I get you something? Can I get you a drink? You don't look too well.
Who's she talking to?
It's talking to Esme.
Esme is like recoiling from Rosemary. Like, don't fucking touch me. Don't give me anything to eat or drink. I want nothing. I don't want anyone here. I don't feel safe anymore. But I obviously didn't say that.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm not going to say that to Rosemary, but that's what's going on in her head. And she's just kind of recoiling, not really saying much, just like, no, thank you. No, please, can I have some space?
Oh, of course. We've got a bathroom this way if you want to take a moment. She can't really leave the kitchen because she's doing the kitchen stuff. So
I don't want to go anywhere by myself.
No, we'll go with you.
Okay.
Is there any sort of roll or anything that I can do to check that there's like nothing at least physically wrong with Esme? Because she seems pretty shaken.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any. I don't know what I could do.
So what I need is a Cthulhu, call it Cthulhu character sheet, so I can look at them. You should be able to do like a medicine check, but it's not
like there's a first aid one, I think.
I think that's.
And then there's a medicine one.
So it would be first aid. Medicine's more like, can I figure out you out long term? First aid's more short term, but it is literally like first aid. You can do a psychology. Oh, you could also do a psychotherapy roll to see if you can calm her down or figure stuff out that way, like a mental illness.
Psychoanalysis.
I'll do a psychology one because that's my highest score. Nope, I rolled a 97. That doesn't help me at all.
What was your score? Mine is fairly.
My score is 55.
Mine is 45.
Okay, well you can roll as well and see if you get that. What are we
Oh
trying?
yeah, I actually did. I got 33.
And what is it we're trying to achieve?
We'll just like see if we can communicate with Esme. If she's like she knows who we are, she remembers us. Like she can.
Okay.
Like put together sentences.
Yeah, and Esme can do all of those things. So in terms of her being and who you are, Esme, everything of today, you remember. Okay. What you're losing is that sense of what brought you here, more and more. You don't remember growing up, but you're here.
So she doesn't actually remember how we know each other, maybe then.
No. She knows that she knows you, but she may not remember exactly how you came to know one another.
Okay, well, that's really strange. Let's go and splash some water in your face, Esme.
Yes.
So there is actually, strangely, a toilet that's not too far away from the kitchen. And I will suggest that Rosemary and Jeremiah says, you could reach the our bathroom, and she points in direction. It's closer. It's not the one upstairs. And as you're walking through, I'm gonna just show you this because I don't know if you guys can see this, but so you're that's the wrong one. This one. So you're currently in the. Can you see this now? The kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchen. Yeah.
And you were up here with Evangeline, and you're gonna go through here and go through here, and then you're in WC. Okay. So they're telling you how to get there. As you walk through the kitchen, so you're gonna go out the other end of the kitchen, not the way that you would have come in from the hallway in the library. And let me sort of explain to you what you see. Essentially, it's kind of like there was the servants' quarters, and the servants' quarters had used to be like a separate building. And what you can see here is that they had been conjoined later. So just some I guess I wouldn't say paneling, but like a floor that's been laid that's a bit newer, a bit more modern for this time, and it's just linking and a little sort of ceiling above. So it's kind of like a little extension. It's been made into one little spot. And I'm trying to see if I can find you here. So, and then what you do is you go past the laundry room. Now, the laundry room itself, you can kind of get a little sneak peek as you walk in. 2 large washing machines on the south wall, an old mangle in a corner. It's completely empty. Like, there's nothing in there of any use whatsoever. The funny thing about this little access room, you know, the one that was built later on, is that it has tons of furniture in it. So it's quite a small space, but it's got like bedsteads. You know, like the front and the back. What do you call that? Like the bed head and the bottom. Stacked up. It's got tables stacked upon one another. You can see a wardrobe that's been dismantled. Like a lot of furniture that has been propped up and almost like being stored there. And as you walk through, then you get into the living quarters or the bedroom of both Rosemary and Jeremiah. It's a very modestly furnished room, so you see 2 single beds, of course, with a bedside table in between them. You see a lamp, you see a little carriage clock, you know, sort of very, not a lot there. There's a suitcase on each bed, which is nice. 2 wardrobes, chest of drawers, writing desk, and there's a little bathroom, of course, in the end, which is where you've been invited to sort of splash your face. Bathroom is nothing of note, very well kept, incredibly clean, spotless, and as you can see with Rosemary cleaning up the rat stew footprints, that's probably down to her. I'll leave you there.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's something really wrong with this house.
Is there a window in this room?
Can I climb out it?
Yeah, can we run away?
Okay, so there's a couple of things here. You go to look towards the window. The bathroom doesn't have one, but there is one in between the 2 beds and above the dressing table. On the dressing table, as you go to move towards it to open the window or to look at the window, what you do see is a cute little 4 inches cubed statuette, a lead one, of a lion.
I want to check it for symbols.
Yeah.
You
haven't checked things enough. Look at you.
You find
know.
the symbols. Yeah, so you find the symbols.
My recent memory is more
good,
reliable.
right?
Yeah.
So you've now got a new thing, you know, a new sort of lead item that has a sigil on it as well, which we can have a look at in a second.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to open the curtain?
I don't want to touch anything in this place.
Yeah, I just wanted to check the thing. I don't want to open the curtain.
So you don't actually want to go out. Okay, fine.
No.
I mean, like I guess we're facing the well now. Have we checked if it's dark outside? Because we're still like the time of day is really.
Oh, great question. So this is probably what you guys have forgotten. But when you last looked out the window, it was pitch black and it was snowing.
Oh yeah.
And the clock says 5.
It just feels like all these timelines are converging into this place. Like they're dead, but they're not dead. The house is in shambles, but it's not. Like it seems weird. Like we're seeing echoes of the past or something like that.
This is the 3rd like bust or little statuette that we're finding. Southwest, north. We found one in each of the directions except for east now.
Yes.
Out of the what's the last one? Which one are we looking for now?
We're missing for the ox.
The ox, yeah. So there's like this is obviously 3 out of 4 of that.
Should we move it?
So
Because
this is the northern
I was just
one.
thinking that, like, if we destroyed one of them, or if we
move
moved,
it from the position, yeah.
would that change what we're seeing?
Well, maybe.
How
Because it says,
small?
like-
How small is the one that we've just found?
So the one that you've just found is, I think I said a couple of 4 inches square. So it's little, cute little thing. It's
Anyone got a bag?
Suitcases are on the.
There are 2
On bed.
suitcases, one on each of the beds. You do know that the bust. So you find the bust, which was south facing. In the library, you saw, which by the way is incredibly heavy. That
So they're all
probably
different
wouldn't be
sizes
moved.
and all different materials.
And then on the never eat shredded, the west one was in the library. That was the eagle on the that
Wooden
thing for the
plinth
book,
thing,
the
yeah.
That also probably is
Too
not
big.
movable. Maybe I don't. No, you could move it. It would be a.
But that's on wood, right?
Yeah, so it's like a wooden, but then it's got that lead body.
Okay.
That's much bigger. This thing here is on your south side, on the south wall, and it is like
North.
So you could. This is north. Sorry, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's.
It's just like the.
And I'm happy if you guys wanna. Do you wanna look at the situation?
Yeah,
and
can
see
we
if you
do it the
Yeah.
like first?
So, oh my god, let's see if I have been able to do this a little bit better. Probably not. Okay, let's have a look. So, boom, boom, boom. Let's get to where we were. So the one that you find was this one. Oh no, you guys can. Oh, bollocks. Okay, that's better. Okay, I need you guys to look at the stream.
Oh, we
But that's-
found the ox.
That's the ox. Do you want us to see the ox?
No!
Okay,
That's what you're showing in the
closing my
stream.
eyes.
Bollocks. Okay, there you go. There you go. So,
Okay.
have a look at that one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, tell us the letters because...
Okay.
Yeah, where's that thing again?
so-
I'm scrolling for my dear life up in our chat. I can't find. You probably need to post that thing again.
Yeah, okay, let me do that. And oh, actually, I put it in the Discord proper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it and put it... Let me see. Here it is here. So copy.
Just trusting you to decipher this, Penny.
Mm.
Yeah, this is definitely Penny's shit, isn't it?
Yeah, just tell me the letters because maths and shapes don't work in my brain.
Sure.
So I can do the words, but not the rest.
So what you have... Oh,
PKT.
go on.
1 a. What is
It starts
it's
on-
J, right?
So it starts on 1. It starts on 2.
It starts on 2, and then it goes to 1, and then
So
it
what is
goes,
2?
and then it's 9, 9, 9, and then 5,
LR. Oh wait,
and then 9.
I sent it accidentally. LR. 5.
Is ENW?
W, and then LR again.
Yeah. Weird.
I feel like, well, it has to be an A, the second one letter, right? LLR.
There's only L and R on that letter. Oh, because it's a 9.
That looks strange to me. Hang on.
No, or is it I? No, it's not an I. It's I. Okay, sorry. It's an I.
It's an I or an R.
Yeah.
I or an R, right? Okay.
Okay. Killer? No, it can't be
Yeah.
killer because it's an A.
So it starts with.
So like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Taking the wrong one.
Yeah, I can confirm that those letters that you have are right.
But still has to be something. A is the second letter, right?
Barrier.
Barrier. Yep.
Mm. What were the other words that we found as well?
Prison and obstacle.
Yeah.
And they are in what order? Which one was a prison and which one was obstacle?
Eagle was prison. Obstacle was
Yeah.
the bust.
Mm.
Now it's
Obstacle,
barrier.
prison, barrier.
Yeah, barrier, and that's in the north. Yes, perfect. Well done. So as you're looking at that, Jeremiah comes in,
Ah.
and he says, "Oh, I'm so sorry about the mess. I do hope you're feeling okay, Esme."
I think I'd be better if I could splash my face and have a minute.
Oh, yes, of course. Food will be served soon, so please do feel free to come in and sit with us. Well, not with me, but with the house. As soon as you're ready. And he kind of apologies, and he dives out again.
Got rid of him. Don't worry, guys.
Okay. Who's got pockets? Who can carry this little lion out of here?
Are we bringing it with us?
I just don't think it could stay here because
Mm.
from what we've read, if all the things are in position, they'll be able to summon whatever.
Oh. But what if we just change where it's standing in the room?
Could we put it like? Wait, the bathroom, does that change the point on the map on the compass?
No, not really. But the storage room would probably,
Okay, yeah, we can put it
or
somewhere
like
else.
where we came from, or
the kitchen maybe, or like we can put it in the stew.
Mm-mm.
Let's bring it with us and put it in the hallway, maybe.
I think either way, we should definitely. I think it would be best concealed as we walk wherever we're taking it. Is that possible? Like, should we roll for that? Disguise or something?
I'll let you.
I mean, I don't want to
I
because I've got a
don't
really
think-
shit score.
because it's so small, I don't actually think that needs a roll. I think it's like this size. If you have something on your person that like a bag or something, you probably don't have that though, do you? Has anyone got?
Can I hide it under my skirts?
Of course you can. Of course you can, Esme. So Esme looks like she's already eaten as she walks out.
We'll walk. One of us will go in front of her, and one of us behind.
Okay.
Trying to like
sandwich me.
So you end up as some sort of train of women stealing your way through the house with this little lion that is concealed about your person in your what would they have? What's them big old frilly knickers that they had way back?
Pantaloons? What are they called? Pantaloons? I don't know what they're called.
No, it's like, can you make your volume louder? Is that better? Is that better? Ah! Wait, let me just
Got louder to us.
I've got it as loud as I can. How can I do this? Let me think about this. I think it's because I'm... Oh, let me see if I can turn me up in this. Sorry guys, hang on. Give me a second. But that's... I've heard that a lot. So what do you guys want to do next? Is my question.
Should we just chuck it in the pantry?
Whatever you can that is not the same cardinal point.
Is it obvious that I've got it on me, or like if someone sees me at the wrong angle, will they ask me about it, or can I just hold it and no one know?
I would say that you wouldn't want to hold it.
Okay.
That would be obvious. I'm gonna have to do it this way. I'll take this off. There you go. I'll try and talk louder. Normally people are asking me to be quiet, so this is this is really disturbing. Okay, so you've hidden it on your person. what would you
Yeah.
like to do next? I'll tell you what you have in terms of choice. Oh, well, you can bloody do whatever the hell you want to do. But you know that they're gathering for their to eat. You can now sense that, you know, dinner's being served. Rosemary's running back and forth. You can see the hubbub in the kitchen from where you are. You also, so you've kind of been in every room now downstairs. I believe that's correct. Apart from the pantry, but yeah. And you've been in the bathroom, been everywhere. You've been downstairs. Yeah. You've been to the bathroom. You haven't been to the upstairs rooms, but yeah. So those are kind of your options, or obviously go back to wherever it is that you want to go, or.
Are we alone? Like, can I talk to the others without other people hearing us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna propose that I use my sudden illnesses to get some fresh air outside and take the statue outside of the house and put it in like a bush or something.
Sure. So you go to open the door to the outside. Is that right? You're asking.
I just want to put this to Penny and Peggy and see what they think.
Yeah, I mean, be best not to risk it with other people, but probably outside is farther away from where it needs to be, so
Yeah.
that's the best plan.
And I feel like with all of the Lesters and the dinner being served, like there's quite a lot of other things going on where we're not going to be scrutinized.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So you want to do that?
Yes.
I've completely lost everyone's trust. Like,
Yep.
I think
That's because I lost my intelligence.
Sorry. Okay, so you basically go to jiggle the door to try and open it.
Are we locked in?
No. You jiggle it, it opens fine. You open the door to the outside, which of course you're expecting to be pitch dark, snowy, beautiful scene. And what is actually in front of you is a brick wall.
What?
Ooh.
Well, now I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, because we moved it. Fuck.
Make a sanity check.
Who? Everyone?
Everyone who's
Shit. Guys, I don't have sanity to lose.
Oh, we all saw it because we're behind him, right?
I'm below.
Yeah, below.
Oh my god, I rolled. Is 0 is that 100 or 1?
That is 100.
Oh fuck. I thought I'd literally rolled 1 and I was so happy with myself.
No, wait, what did you do? 0 what?
0 and 1.
That's
No,
one.
that's-
yeah,
that's
good,
one.
That's a one, that's a
good.
one,
Oh,
that's
right,
good.
I rolled a 1.
Woo! So there's no
Whew.
sanity lost between any of you. You guys are used to
Good.
this shit by now.
This is fucking creepy.
So, Rosemary comes back in and you're trying to get out of that door, and she says, "Oh, the food has been served. I have spent all day on this. You should eat. You look like you need to eat."
Did you have building work done in the last 20 minutes or so?
I don't know what you mean.
I would like... Esme needs to step outside.
Oh, but
I feel like I'm gonna like ham up my like faintness, like oh I'm just a damsel in distress. I need some air.
Oh, of course, I can get you a drink.
Rosemary.
I feel fresh air would really do me some good right now.
Just absolutely feel free. This house is your own. And she says, "I must get," and she grabs another few plates. She says, "Come on in when you're ready." And
She doesn't
shuffles
see that there's a
She
brick
didn't...
wall.
Yeah,
She-
she didn't
can
react
she
to the
s-
door.
She can't see the brick wall in front of the door.
Clearly she can't.
It's because she's not real.
Right.
Never
Okay.
poked her.
I never poked.
I'm afraid that this statue and this layout was what's keeping the house seeming normal and in the place that needs to be. Also, we saw a lot of like things stacked away, and you saw like a rotten bathroom. Are we sure that these people didn't die like 30 years ago and the house
Yeah,
was just been
this-
left to?
This is something I've been thinking about quite a lot. We haven't asked anyone what today's date is.
They'll probably offer you a drink. They're not going to be upfront about it. I don't think they know.
Have a cup of tea.
No, no, thank you.
We asked about how modern things are, but there was no like newspapers or dated documents in the library.
Not in the library. I think you asked if there was like newspapers or recent things to Augustus, but he said that there was not.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
he's primarily interested in the occult, so it's all...
My hunch is that there is one person who is still alive. Or actually the old couple maybe, because we've seen 2 bodies in the basement.
They're
And
definitely dead.
Actually, out of everyone in the house, except for the Lesters, all of them have been killed, or we've seen them like die somehow. You know, I guess it's in the well, and then Rosemary and Jeremiah. We haven't seen Veronica.
No, but she's ashy, like she's not real, or she's dead, or she crawled out of a fireplace. I don't know.
yeah, but we know that they've got like an actual like a tangible form, because she did stuff like link her arm through mine, and she, you know, we've kind of felt her.
Yeah, but what if whatever's powering their form is the same thing powering the house? Because there's no fire, there's no electricity, nothing is connected, but everything is running.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to figure out what's on the last statue. I mean, if we're invited to the dinner, the only place where it's most likely gonna be is in the dining room. Given we're waiting for the west one, maybe we can like scan it as we walk past, or panic.
Do we want to put the one that we currently have back?
If there's any chance of us running out of here, perhaps. I'm not sure. There was a door in the kitchen, right, to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Can we check that door? Is also the same result? The windows, anything that is
That's
not towards the party.
That's the
Yeah.
same door. So you actually did go out into that little bit that leads
Oh,
to the
okay. It wasn't the front door. Okay.
But you can check another
Oh
window.
wait, but then that means we haven't tried the front door. Shouldn't we go and try that one then?
Could we check the window in Rosemary and
No, we never called past.
Jeremiah's bedroom first, just to see if all entrances and exits are like bricked over?
Who wants to check?
Esme, you're too weak. Let me do this for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my idea, but I'm gonna back up and let someone else take the hit.
Yeah. I will look like this though. Like when you're watching a scary movie and you know it's coming.
Yeah.
You see the face. I'm kidding. It's a brick wall.
Okay.
Brick wall in front of you.
Okay, and I want to test. So if I run and put the statue back, and then we check the window again, is it still a brick wall?
So you put it back to where it is, and it was so it had been originally facing out that wall, out the window. You put it back exactly as it was, and you pull back the curtains one more time, and you see bricks.
I wonder, is there a window in the laundry room?
No.
Maybe it's just this side of the house has all been
maybe
like
this
bricked
is, like,
over.
all bricked over. That's what I'm thinking too.
That'd be quite fun.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all that we just found this out. Also, we
Do
totally
we-
used that door before to go to the
Yeah.
garage.
Do we want to pick the what is it? lion, eagle? No,
Yeah,
lion. Do we want to pick him back up and take it
Might
with
as
us,
well.
seeing as
Might
it
as
doesn't
well.
seem to make much difference now that we've moved it?
So Rosemary walks back in. Of course, she's just checking up on you one more time. She's rushing around, and she says, "Ladies, you must be so." Oh, and she sees the 2 suitcases in the room. She says, "I'm so sorry. You had to." Oh, we're normally a bit tighter than this, but we had this party tonight. I haven't had a chance. She says, it was such a lovely trip. We had Jeremiah and I had this lovely, wonderful. We went to New York. We saw. It took a very long time. It was beautiful, and we just haven't had the time. Oh my God! Can nobody hear me? Hang on.
You got lower for
Yeah,
us
you
as well.
definitely seem quieter.
What's going on?
Can you not turn
It's
up
the
the gain on
spirits.
your microphone?
Are you in Discord? Are you turned up?
Yeah, Discord. I'm all the way up. Maybe I can just shout.
Yeah, do that. That's not scary at all.
Just
Hello.
turn up. You
Oh,
can turn
shit.
up the gain on that.
Hello. Caroline, you're talking a language I don't understand. Is this better?
Like you can turn up how much it picks. Oh, never mind.
It will take me. That will take me too long to understand. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Maybe I can do it here.
Yeah.
Is that it? Does that work? Is that better? No. It's the same. No, that's. Oh, hey, that's better. Hey, that's good. Oh my God, I think I did it. Is that good? Is that better? Fuck it. I'm just gonna shout. So, what was I? Oh, she's just very reminiscent as she looks at the suitcases. She says, she's just talking shit. Hang on, the shield is on the front. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get rid of the shield so that you're not shielded, so that you have just the voice. Does that not make sense? Sorry.
Isn't that a pop
Sorry,
shield
take
though?
one. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
What is a pop shield? What's the gain? Is that
Okay,
better?
this is good. Yeah,
This
just
is
be
good.
close
This is
to the
good.
microphone.
Okay.
Say that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well.
where the fuck was I? So.
Rosemary's talking about her New York trip.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just she's like out of it. She's like a little old dithery woman, and she starts reminiscing. She says, "Oh, we fed the birds at the Central Park. We had the most lovely time. We'd never really been out of the house before, for very long. It was wonderful. I don't seem to remember coming back, but I it's just stressful at the moment. Will you join us?
When did you go to New York? It sounds like such a lovely trip.
Oh, it was. You must go. They treated me very well, and I stayed in this lovely hotel. It was all paid for. By the Whalens. They're ever so kind to us. And it was
18 months. Yeah, 18 months ago, maybe?
No, it was 3 months. 3 months. It was wonderful. It was
lovely.
wonderful
And
time.
what sorry, I'm still feeling quite dizzy and disorientated. What kind of weather did you have? What kind of how warm was it? Would it have been at that time of year?
Okay, so we are in. Think about that. It was quite mild. It was just the perfect weather for such a wonderful trip. Me and my husband, it was like a second honeymoon. We didn't really have a first honeymoon. We were working so hard in the house. But how lovely of the Waylands to allow us this in our old age. I hope to retire soon. Would you join us for dinner?
Did the Waylands last without you for that long?
Well, it's a good question. Let me think. It's hard to remember. Well, there was, and she's kind of thinking, and she's trying to sort of figure out and work out what's going on. I remember I don't remember coming back, and then I remember Mr. Wayland was keen for us to go away. Our Lady Veronica, she was at university, and she was traveling herself. Actually, she's such a young woman making her way out into the world. It's so lovely to see. And Mr. Augustus Wayland, he needed some time alone, he said, and he sent us off, and it was very good of him. I got back. I don't remember. We had two other trips since. I don't remember. Where were they? Just kind of trailing off. It was wonderful.
How old is Veronica now?
Oh, Veronica, she must be in her 30?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 31, 32. She's a wonderful woman, Veronica. So
Okay.
Shuffling. Will you join us?
Yeah. Yes. I think
that was it. It was the operation. It was the Abraham he was doing an operation, and he needed he said that he needed time alone, and he would pay for us to go away. It was very good of him. I don't remember the other. I don't remember. I can't remember coming back, but I obviously am back. That's great.
Just give us 2 minutes and we'll be right through.
Okay, I'll pour you a drink at the table. Is there any drinks that you'd like in particular?
Your finest.
Tea?
Sure. Tea with dinner. Sounds lovely.
that sounds great.
Okay, and she runs out. She gets you some lovely tea.
Okay. I'm going to turn to like Penny and Peggy, and I'm going to be like, I don't generally advocate violence. However, has run through my mind what would happen if we just killed Rosemary.
You're a detective. You can't suggest that. That's against the law.
I thought you
But
were gonna.
We don't. I'm now in my head convinced that this woman is not real in some capacity.
But what?
It might help shift
didn't
the
you say that-
illusion.
Didn't you say that you were kind of confused and you forgot some things? Are you saying that you're not real, or are you saying that maybe the same thing happened to her, or
PvP.
That'll never go. So no.
I just wanted to float the idea. I'm not suggesting that we do it, but I'm wondering what might happen if this version of Rosemary ceased to exist and the one in the basement was actually the person who did exist, Rosemary. That's where my head's at right now.
I think it might have been, because otherwise, like we didn't see Augustus' body once he fell into the well. So I feel like these apparitions kind of just dissipate as they get killed. I don't know.
I
What
suppose
if
we
we
don't
did?
want to turn them against us, really. We want to kind of stay friendly until we've sussed out exactly what's happening.
Should we make our way in
Yeah, I don't see another way
dining
out.
room? I feel like me and Esme will kind of sit down at the table, maybe try to distract the Lesters, whilst you try to get an eye on where the statue might be, and
Yeah.
you can see the pattern.
Yes.
So
let's go to dinner.
Let's go to dinner.
Before we go in, though, I do want to ask: are we actually going to be eating and drinking this food? Do we think that that's safe? Okay, cool. Team strategy: don't eat or drink.
Nudge it on your plate and say you're not hungry.
I'll just move it around a lot.
Yeah.
Deploy some into a napkin.
Yeah. I'm afraid the food is not real. Like, we saw a rat coming out of that stew. Like, what if none of this
be
is
anything.
real? Yeah. Their bodies, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to dinner. Do we have the lion with us?
Yeah, I think, might as well not leave it there.
Cool. I've picked that back up again then, and we're going to go to dinner.
Is there like an umbrella stand or something that we could hide the lion in before we meet all these people? Because then it's going to be hard to...
You can walk to the dining room. You can take a little detour. Say we messed up, and we walk through the library and kind of drop it in there.
Yeah, you can do that.
And come through the dining room that way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm up. I think that's a good plan.
Okay, so we walk from the kitchen, or all the way through kitchen, the library, and then enter the dining room.
Cool, and that's cool. Okay, so you hide the lion statuette within the library. So somewhere, let's say that you find there's like
some books in the bookshelf.
Yeah, exactly. So there's some of those spaces in the bookshelf, and within those, you pop it there, and you just move over one of the other books to sort of obscure it. And as you do so, nothing happens, so that's good to hear. And it's going to be Peggy and Esme are off to have a lovely feast, a meal. And Penny, what are your plans?
Following them as I go. No, I'm not letting them out of my sight.
Oh, I thought you were doing some stuff separately.
No.
No. We are just gonna let her kind of.
We're gonna take the brunt of the.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the brunt of the conversation to kind of talk to the Lesters, so that Penny is more free to investigate the room.
Also, can you look through the windows and just like see what if you see anything?
Okay, so you guys make your way into the dining room. What you see, so the table's set for like 20. You'll have Augustus, you'll have Veronica, and there's 1, 2, 3 of you. So what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 15 or so Lesters who are all standing at a chair each. They're waiting for you ladies to come in and take your seats before they sit down. They're very polite, these Lesters. They see you come in and they all say, "Oh, ladies, 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 ladies." This whole cacophony of ladies. Did I tell you, one of my colleagues the other day said, "Hey, ladies, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Do not call me ladies." I'll tell you about that later. It was like very Lester like. Oh, and then the car comes to pick you up. It's working, and you're free to go. So
yes.
So
what's his name? What's that guy's name that we were waiting for? Our savior. I forgot his name.
Did he give a name?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he did. He
I
did.
don't know. He was just American, wasn't he? And we were all like, "What year
Everyone
is
called
this?"
him the American Lester in chat, but he had a different name. I
Let's
can't
have
find
a
the
look.
note.
I'm sure don't think I wrote it down. I think his name was probably like Jerry, because that sounds like a name I would just
I think,
give.
yeah, sounds like.
Jerry is the name I would just give. That's the name I called that little robot octopus yesterday as well.
Yep, everyone is a Jerry.
Yeah, we've. I DM'd the Dungeons and Dragons game yesterday, and we had a Jerry. So that was Jerry. Jerry and Terry. And so you guys walk in, and they are all waiting. Augustus says, "Oh, Penny, please sit with me." And Veronica says, "Oh, Peggy, Esme, you can sit around here, of course. We can find space for you." And they invite you to sit where you want to sit, but two of you will sit beside either Veronica.
Lester or Lester.
You can have a Lester. Where do you want to sit, guys?
Well,
Yeah.
can we kind of
Can we sit together?
we know I guess it's really like Penny, but I feel like should we try to distract him while she like do a little perusing around the
Is there
room?
anything in this room as we walked in? Because like it's not like I can go and touch anything without all of them here anyway.
Let me describe the room that you're in. Of course. Why didn't I think of this? I've already described this room, but I don't think it was as important at that point. So let's do that now. Dining room. So you walk into the room. It's pastel blue in its paneling, very modern. So the room itself is quite bright, quite cheery, which is not kind of it wasn't what I was expecting when I was reading this. You see large mirrors which are facing each other across the room, just to give that illusion of this sort of large space. You basically see about 1 million Lesters as you look into these mirrors. They just go on and on and on forever. You have a long dining table. It's actually space for 22 diners, so there's plenty of space here. Each are set with these fine plates. You have soup bowls, silver cut. Everything's gleaming. Everything's beautiful. Everything's polished to perfection. You have candlesticks that make their way down the table. There's like 3 or 4 of those. Peggy, your eyes go to the candlesticks as you look to see, as you did with the cigar and as you did with the fire. The candlesticks are lit, they're flickering, but they don't look as though they're burning, unless they've just been lit, like a moment ago. There's no wax coming out of those. You've got bread bowls, really well stocked. Everything's beautiful. And you have a sideboard. So there's a sideboard. Most of the compartments of that are empty. Of course they are, because you're about to all sit down to eat. Let's have a look here. And on top of that sideboard, as you look, you see a small lead statuette. There's several animal sculptures here. So it's like a little monkey, you've got a giraffe, you've got an elephant. It's like you're on safari. And then you have an ox. The ox is the only one that's sitting on a doily. And it's the only one that's facing out of the east window. The rest of them are facing in. So you guys must have very good eyesight to see that. I'm sure I wouldn't see that across the room, but there we go. There you have it. And they invite you to sit.
Penny,
Mm-hmm.
is this where you can like just be like, "Oh, this caught my eye"?
I can.
I
I just look at them and they're looking at me like, Augustus, how lovely. I didn't know you were a collector. All these animals. Do you mind if I have a look? I am a collector of sorts myself.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. Please do. Please do. He allows you very freely to go and have a look. And I can try and show you a picture. In fact, I've already shown you a picture, so we can try and do that again. Which really, I need to sort this out for next time. Whenever I go to, well, it doesn't matter. So let me go into this, and then go into this. Now, don't look until I say you can look. Actually, no, we should be in a good place. If we just go up one. Why is that not working? Hang on. There we go. Can you guys see that on the stream? Whoopie doopie.
Oh, that's a short one.
That is a nice short one.
2954.
Someone tell me what letters there are.
I-R-5. What's 5? E-N-W.
And 4 DMV. DMV.
OMG. Did you ever get
Bind?
that where you lose?
Bind.
Bind is a great guess. Perfect. So you now know that.
Okay, so we've got bind, prison, barrier, obstacle.
I can search the web for that.
Oh.
Just have the search.
Oh my god. Sanity check as another voice that you don't recognize.
Says I can help you with that.
As you crack the 4th code, the spirit within comes out and suggests it's a genie. You get 3 wishes.
That was so good.
What would your wishes be if you had 3 wishes?
Petrol.
Never to come into this house.
Petrol, no more Nestes, and actual tea.
Oh, actual no. Hey, if I was in there, I'd be asking what the prosecco is. Everybody.
Yeah, but they might not serve you actual prosecco. You don't know.
You guys need to live a little. Just have enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure
so
thing.
all right, so you do that, and where do you guys sit? Esme and Peggy. I'm assuming, Penny, you're going to be near Augustus.
Yeah, he told me to.
I want to sit like across, I think, from Penny, so we can like communicate by looking at each other, like mouthing, like try to be close, but
like footsie, like a
yeah.
Okay, so you kind of sit directly opposite, so you'll have Augustus at the head of the table. You two are kind of like at his left and right, and then we have a sea of Lesters, I guess. Esme, what should we do with you?
Can I be next to Peggy?
You can indeed. Poor Veronica, but yes, you can. So Veronica looks a bit sad, but she's quite happy with all of the attention that she's getting from the lovely Lesters.
And the Lesters are pretty attractive, aren't they?
They're little. Who did we say they were like? Prince Charles, I believe, was the.
Oh yeah.
I take it back.
Take it back.
He'll be king this time next week, I'm sure.
Nah, I'd rather have Augustus as George Clooney, to be honest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they're a nice, young-looking lad. Very, very happy. Very.
May or may not be demons, though. So.
That's the chance you take. But
it's like modern dating, isn't it?
Jesus, what do you call that? A statement on society. We could, not. So you guys are sat down. Penny, you go over and you have a look at the statuette of the ox. And what do you do with it? Apart from quickly try and figure it out with a little bit of paper.
What I'll do is he doesn't seem to be fussed with what I'm doing, so I'll just move all the statues a little bit. I'll pick it up and I look at it, be like, like I'm appreciating like really fine art, but not really because I'm touching it.
He'll say, "Oh, are you an animal lover?" He's drinking his tea.
But I do have friends that deal in the art world, and it's always good to keep an eye out. You might be a potential buyer.
Do you think these might be worth something? That's very interesting.
Everything is worth something.
Can you make me an appraise?
No.
Okay, great.
Everything
Is worth something is good.
Yeah, that's what I say. Everything is worth something to the right buyer.
Says, oh, and are you interested in buying yourself? Can you guys hear me okay in the chat, by the way? Just tell me. Oh, and you guys can, right? Okay, good. I'm stressing. So
I'd be like, no, I wouldn't want you to part with your lovely collection.
well, they don't mean an awful lot to me, to be very frank. But they're nice enough little pieces.
I do like the little ox one. It does remind me of home.
Of home. Do you come
Yes.
from a farming background? Please tell
Well,
me everything. Oh,
yes.
I'm so entranced by Penny. He says as he looks across to Peggy and Esme.
And I just look
Isn't
behind
she
my sort of.
fascinating?
No.
He says, please tell me how you grew up.
Well, it is a boring story. Nothing dinner worthy, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's sad. But I'm very happy for you to have the ox. If that takes your fancy, you can please be our guest. Very happy for you to take that.
He's giving that away way too easily.
Are you sure? I mean, it seems to have such an important position. Look at the doily and everything.
Oh, I must admit, I don't know why it sits on a doily. It doesn't really mean much to me at all. And if it means so much to you and it reminds you of your family and your upbringing, I would be delighted for you to take it with you.
You know what? After dinner, perhaps. But thank you.
Of
You're
course.
most kind.
You must be hungry. You three have had the worst day. Of course, please do eat. And dinner is served as everyone is happily chatting. They pick up their knives. I guess it's like a casserole, so it'd be spoons, forks. I don't know, whatever you want to. I would have a spoon with a casserole, I suppose. But I don't think that's posh, so whatever.
Doesn't matter. We're not going to eat it.
Oh, I'm sorry, vegan. Touch this food.
What is a vegan? I don't think
It's a new.
invented.
Well, they are now. It's a new age thing in London. It's all the rage. A lady must do certain things to keep her figure.
And what a beautiful figure that is. Jeremiah, this guest has told me that she has some specific dietary requirements. Would you be able to fix up something a bit more appropriate? She doesn't eat animal flesh, I believe is what you're trying to say to me. And Rosemary says, "Oh yes, of course. Let me see. I've got there's carrot. And she's like shuffling. Does everyone have a drink?
What is with her and fucking drinks?
I know, I love her, but also
Yeah.
she's the evil spirit, so I can't.
Fine.
Sorry?
Augustus, what actually are we celebrating tonight? Thank you again so much for having us.
Sorry, what did you say to Rosemary in terms of what you wanted? Or did you say it?
Oh no, we said no, it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fine.
go away.
So don't worry.
Oh, well, I'll let me see what I can get for you, Miss Renwick, of course. And you two, the food is to your liking.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. And she shuffles off. Sorry, Peggy, what were you asking there? I forgot.
Yeah, I just what tell me, thank you so much for having us for dinner.
Oh, not at all.
What are we celebrating exactly?
Well, Veronica is and he looks over at Veronica. Veronica is very what's that word when you're not proud? She's very humble. Veronica is very humble, of course, but she is going to achieve something. Even her dear father has not been able to achieve, and I believe that will happen very soon. As you know, Penny will understand. Peggy, do you have an interest in the occult? And he's kind of talking, kind of over at your side with Esme as well.
I find learning something new interesting.
Do you believe in the divine, Peggy? Esme?
I'm more of a science person myself, but science is all about being driven as well. So I don't say I don't believe in things.
I believe in keeping an open mind and experiencing new things and learning new things, as Peggy said, is always a valuable pursuit.
What if I could tell you, ladies, that I can show you proof of the divine? Peggy, could that be of interest? Esme? Penny, I know you would be interested.
I mean,
ladies.
Sure.
Just
Ladies.
Sure.
ladies.
I'm intrigued.
What have I said? I don't know why I'm getting all like, sleazy.
What
Augustus
kind
is
of-
not sleazy, by the way. He's a gentleman. I am just being sleazy. Sorry.
What kind of proof do you mean? You've piqued my interest.
Why, thank you, Rick Rack, for finally fucking asking. Okay, I'm kidding.
Yeah, because you're being
I'm
so
joking.
sleazy. What is he going to do? Drop his
Yeah, you're
trousers or something?
Here's-
Why?
let me show
It's
you
some
guys.
proof right here.
My God. You'll
What's
be
he gonna do,
saying,
drop his
Jesus
trousers?
Christ, once I show you this, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What? That would be the best ending. And he goes,
That would-
get all out of this ding dong. This is Mary, this is Joseph, and this is the baby Jesus, right?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Truly horrifying. Please
That
continue.
sanity check. Okay, so that doesn't happen.
Mhm.
Instead, what happens is he said, well, Esme,
Sad.
I'm also sad. I think we should change
It was George Clooney after all.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean.
This is ladies' night. This is fun. Okay. So he turns to you, Esme, as he forgets what you've asked him. But the question was, oh, what is this proof? Okay. He says, well, Esme, I'm a proud man, but I'm not too proud to admit that I myself tried to complete this ritual, and I couldn't quite do it. I tried it this one time. I tried it another. I can't quite remember.
Why is everyone's memories funky?
I couldn't do this, but my wonderful daughter Veronica, she to her father's credit, she has taken on a real interest in the occult, just like her father, and she has dedicated her life to also trying to perform this very ritual, and we believe that she's cracked it. We believe that my dear daughter Veronica is really going to be performing the Abramelin operation and showing us all proof of the divine. And he stands up and he says, to Veronica and the divine, and every Leicester stands up in unison and says, to Veronica and the divine, and they all start clinking teacups together. Every one of them, to Veronica, to Veronica. Veronica's like, oh, yes, of course. Thank you. And they keep sort of talking with one another. They're even more jovial at this point. They're having this sort of wonderful toast together. as they go to sit down again, all the lights go out.
Mm.
And you sit in darkness for a quick moment.
Are they comfortable with this, or are they commenting on this?
You
Is
can-
this expected from them, or no?
There's nothing. So this is only like a brief moment.
Okay.
And as the lights go back on, you look around the room, and there are no more Lesters. The Lesters are now gone.
Are Veronica and Augustine
Yeah.
there?
Augustus. Veronica.
Augustus.
Augustine. Ooh.
Augustine.
So Veronica's kind of like walking, heading on her way out. And Augustus stands and he says, Jeremiah, Rosemary, thank you so much for a wonderful dinner. And as you look around the room, obviously there's no Lesters, but you see several half-eaten plates. And it's no longer the stew that you thought it was. It's dead rats and other sort of nesting material.
I'm glad we didn't eat that.
So it's pretty good that you probably didn't eat that. Cool. Augustus says, well, that was lovely. I just must go for cigars now. And he says, if anyone wants to join me, please feel free. And he just gets up and doesn't really meet your eye. He just shuffles out of the room.
What is Veronica?
Yeah.
Veronica's already left.
In what direction?
She went, let me kind of show you my little map. Okay, so there are... Go on.
Has the room changed anything?
Just
For
that
them?
No, just that the food now is not the food that you thought it was, and there's no Lesters. Those are the only things. So dining room here, and what you can. So
Yeah.
He's gone into the lounge,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gone off towards the kitchen. So they just kind of took two different ways out.
I'll snatch that ox on the way out.
He did give it a 2.
Go to the lounge.
Oof.
Lounge.
I go to the lounge, which is where he is.
I feel like he
Focus.
started telling us things though.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like he say? Can we maybe ask him about the sign?
If you feel lost, I'm happy to give you an intelligence roll to see if there's something that you've missed or
Yeah.
some
Sure.
idea. Okay,
Yeah.
intelligence roll.
From everyone?
Sure.
I get
Oh,
a
yeah.
card.
Yeah, me too.
I failed mine.
Of course.
Is it all that chat with the divine? That's
Yes.
sorry.
I
Okay.
want to see that divine.
Honestly, the divine hard success.
Ladies.
Ladies.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's just awful.
So darkness is descending even more so on the house. You can feel an oppressiveness. It comes to mind to Peggy and to Penny that there is an entire other floor that you haven't investigated or looked at just yet. So you have only investigated the ground floor. You've been in the basement. There are still rooms upstairs that you could look at if you wanted to investigate further. As you leave, let me think about this. As you leave to kind of wander about and find your way, in the hallway
Mm-mm.
itself, you see the same oil paintings that you saw before as you walked in. There's just oil paintings everywhere. And if you might remember, they were paintings that showcase this beautiful countryside. It's Kent. You recognize it from your drive. And what you now see in those pictures are not the beautiful, sunny, mild weather, but you see this darkness. You see snow in those oil paintings. And you can just about make out, if you look real close, the outline of Esme's car in the oil
Oh my god,
paintings.
we're in the painting.
I just had a thought. It's been several hours now since I called because stuff doesn't really seem to be what they are. Maybe I didn't talk to someone. Maybe no one is coming.
Driving you guys mad. You're mad.
Jerry.
Jerry!
Jerry might not be some person.
And even if he is, there's just bricks everywhere.
Is it bricks outside the dining room window as well?
Yeah.
Just let's. We have two choices. We either ignore what he said to us and go into the rooms and find some horrific things. Can't wait for that. Or just keep digging for information, but I don't think he's going to be straightforward with us.
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't really seem to do anything like they don't really seem to react that much to what we do. So maybe we just like
My concern is that he died when he performed this operation because he said on his diary that he was going to write down regardless of the outcome, and there's nothing afterwards. And that was God knows how long ago.
That was my
Because that's-
thought.
Yeah.
You can, as you stand here, looking forward into the oil paintings and you're in the hallway, and discussing this. Peggy, you get the sense of a smell. Just something very, it's not pleasant. It's not like the casserole, the stew that you could smell before. Something more, like gone off still. Like I think you know what I'm getting at here.
Like
there
a
are
dead body smell.
bodies in the basement.
Doesn't come from downstairs. Jay, get away from us. Can somebody ban Jay forever?
No, that was so good.
No, it was rubbish. Jay's in Australia. He's actually in the future, making shit jokes. Like imagine how bad that is. Right, so you can
Is it
smell that
coming
it's coming from upstairs.
Oh, all their dead bodies. They're all upstairs dead.
Augustus is there, probably dead.
Oh, but he was so nice.
I want to see them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because you
We
should
don't
be
have
the one
anything
looking at
to
the dead bodies.
We
Come
don't
on,
have
Esme,
anything
let's
to
go.
lose.
I need to see to believe. I don't believe
just-
anything at the moment.
You're a detective. You've seen plenty of dead bodies. They won't freak you out unless
Exactly.
they've been.
You'll be
We're
fine.
not. We don't have anywhere to go. We're stuck in like a loop right now. So let's explore the
Yeah.
house.
Why were
Yeah.
we avoiding these fake people? Like, it doesn't matter. We can just do whatever we want. They're probably going to be dead upstairs. Let's go.
Yeah.
I love your attitude. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back on the landing. You go up the stairs. Poke the dead bodies. Esme's lost it and just wants dead bodies. It's proof of the divine, guys. We're looking for proof of the divine. Okay, so from the hole, the stairs ascend. They're just giant dead rat carcasses. From the hall, the stairs ascend the west wall and then bend towards the landing. On the right-hand side, there are 4 closed doors. From the top of the stairs, they lead to What Esme knows has been the bathroom and 3 other rooms. Leaning against one of the walls is a copper coal pan, like I had said earlier. And you can see that it kind of has little just flecks of, I don't know, dust, dirt, soot. And there's a long-handled broom there as well. There's no point in me giving you a map. That was literally, you don't need to know anything more than that.
Yeah. Can I pick up the broom?
Sure.
Yeah, do that. We need weapons.
Well, a weapon and also something to poke bodies with.
Yeah, so
Oh, you have 10 fingers. You use
A
those.
body poker. I just like this idea. How are you guys going around going?
If we go in broom first,
Yes.
realistically, it's a little safer, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Because ghosts are scared of brooms historically.
That's good. I like this idea. So
Okay.
you go up the stairs. Now let me look at what you do. So as you go up the stairs, you can take the first left. You can take the one right in front of you. You can take the one to your right, and then one extreme right. That is the bathroom. So you can go first left, straight on, third. So go 1, 2, 3, or bathroom.
Where's the smell really coming from?
Great
Yeah,
question.
Yeah.
Follow
Can
the
we like
smell.
follow our noses?
Or maybe go somewhere else first and then check the dead bodies.
Okay, so if you want to follow your nose, it would be I believe it would be this room.
The one that says dead bodies room.
I feel like actually,
It'd be the third.
Okay.
I feel I'm gonna turn to like Peggy and Penny and be like, we were asked specifically not to go into these rooms because it invades the privacy. So maybe one of us should like keep a lookout.
Do you think?
Or do we
you'll
not
let us?
care?
We've seen so many crazy things. What are they going to do? Kill us? I mean,
Yeah.
We're stuck in this house anyway.
it seems like it's going to happen regardless.
Okay.
It sounded like we're very much human sacrifices in a way.
I suggest
Okay.
one open, one go broom first, and the other one is like having their back.
Oh, so we're gonna be like a
One with the
tripod. So
Yes.
okay, let's go in formation.
But maybe not you, Esme.
Get
Maybe not you looking
information.
in. Yeah, yeah.
I'll go behind with the broom.
You cover your eyes, maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you now, we're definitely not finishing this today. If you're going,
More Cthulhu.
if you're not like taping yourselves together as a threesome and starting to just like walk like a fucking, it's not gonna work. But anyway, okay. So, do you want to go which room? 1, 2, 3, bathroom.
Let's
I
just
reckon
do it in
one.
order.
Let's
Yeah,
go into
Just
1.
one.
Okay. So. You go into 1, like Charlie's Angels, like 3 people kind of like.
Yeah.
Open the door and kneel.
Back to back with the broom eat.
Yeah.
One has the dustbin, one has the little statuette, and one person has.
Yeah, I've got the ox.
Room. Love it. Okay, so you go into the first room. In the southwest corner, there is a desk. And there is a comfortable chair. Lovely. Very nice. Why are you guys taking formation? This is
Who's
so
in it?
pretty.
Who's in the chair?
A
We don't trust
large
you.
4-poster bed with drapes. Beautiful. White linen drapes, I'm going to say, because that's what I would like. Stands in the northwest corner with a table beside it. In the northeast corner, beside the fireplace, there is one. Is a nearly empty built-in closet. And there's also a French door on the north wall, which is locked and nailed shut. The gap. Okay, if you go up to that locked and sealed shut door, you can see that it's kind of a door to the. It looks like a balcony door, you know, like nice, sort of long, pretty, you know, cute, a bit French. The gap along its base. So, you know, like they don't fit. It's like the 20s, right? So the gap along the base and up both sides of these doors have been sealed in with wax. So up 3 inches, both sides, and all along the bottom, sealed up with wax. Let's say a red wax. And I'm going to take you back out into the landing so I can make sure that I told you this before. They should have wrote this in the description, but it's this. You saw the same thing from one of the rooms in the landing, not the one with the body. So,
Have we seen anything like this before? Does it seem like it's to know if someone tampered with it, or does it seem to be some occult purpose?
You can make me a spot hidden check.
All of us?
Ollie. Yeah.
I did good, and I did, but it's a hard one. I did a 14.
Okay.
I got 63, which is below as well.
Okay, cool.
I won. Success.
Yay!
Yay!
Is the fire burning?
The fire's not on.
Okay.
So this room is cold. You notice as you go closer to the wax, you can see some bits of sand that have kind of made their way through the door. Nonetheless, a few specks, not a lot. There's something, and you kind of get the sense that it's almost like a little dam, like they're trying to stop that going through. I'll tell you some more. You can see a desk, and it's neatly arranged with a row of textbooks along the back edge of that desk. And a large portion of that desk is clear, like it's mostly quite tidy. And you just see a pen stand. There's a Torah calendar on that desk as well.
What date is
What's
on the
date?
calendar?
Yeah.
Yay!
That's the date.
Oh my god!
We need
it's
to
a
know the date, finally.
The date reads October 7th, 1923.
Is
What day
that
is it today?
the day that we know it to be?
You know the date yourselves to be the 4th of October, 1924.
Oh.
Okay.
Does the room look like it's been used recently? Like, is it dust on the furniture? There's nothing much in the closet, you said.
No. Well, okay. So the bed itself is tidy. It's been made. You can see a pair of plain slippers, like on the floor beside the bed as well. You can see a brass carriage clock, kind of like the one downstairs. But the clock itself is now stopped, so it doesn't read a time. Like, you know that it's not moving. It's got an alarm set for 5 a.m. if that matters to you. You can see a half-burnt candle in a silver holder. And you can see a small octagonal silver plate upon which sit 2 boxes of matches. One pack is full, one pack is half full.
Can we light the
Like,
candle?
yeah.
Look at you guys. You can certainly light the candle.
Does it work? Is it hot flame, or is it like fake?
It lights as a flame. Yeah, proper.
Maybe we should. Is that something that we can like take with us into other
should.
rooms?
We should.
So under the table there are 5 boxes. Each box contains many, like 100, a couple hundred, I don't know, of blank square sheets of paper. Weird. And if you want to look at the closet, Peggy, I know that you were mentioning about that. So there's 3 hangers in the closet or the cupboard because we're in the UK. So let's bring that into that. One of them is empty. And the other 2 have identical plain white dresses. As you go up to those, they smell faintly of incense.
Oh, not petrol. Surprise.
And not petrol. Do you want to have a look at the books on the desk?
I was gonna ask, what kind of books are there?
Sure. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books on the desk. The first book is the Torah. It's in a scroll form. It's kept in an upright silver case, and it is written in Hebrew. You see the Bible. It's the King James version, leather bound, metal clasps. It's in English. You see the Quran. How would you say that? Quran. It's Quran, right? A leather bound volume decorated with gold leaf. That one's in Arabic, of course. The 4th book that you see is called the Book of the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage, translated by Mathers. It's a red cloth-bound hardback book, and it is in English. You also see Das Buch Abramelin, which is a bound handwritten manuscript in dense Gothic script in early New High German. The 6th book that you see is the journal of who is the journal of? I'll let you have a look at that.
Is it the wife?
The daughter, maybe.
Do you want to look at it?
Yes.
I mean, my birthplace is German. Does that mean I can read German? No.
Does it say on your character sheet?
It has to
doesn't.
say on your character sheet. If it doesn't, then unfortunately you do not have that.
I have
What I'll say as well is that you could, if you did have that language, you could translate it, but it would take a while. So it wouldn't be like you all of a sudden just get that knowledge. It's not like in D&D where it's like, I know this. They really punish you for reading in Cthulhu for some reason, so it would take quite a long time. Let me find this handout for each of you. I've actually even gone to the trouble of copying this so that I can paste it directly into our chat.
Thank you.
Well,
We're being treated.
oh my god.
We are seeing the
It's
divine.
like this one is fucking important.
Can you read it? It's tiny letters.
I will read it to you, but let me
Thank you.
Let me get it up on my thing first. How do I do that?
Oh, he died. Fuck. I was right.
Wait.
Sorry. No, my future husband is dead.
Don't ruin it. I will read this.
Please.
I will
Sorry.
read this out.
I apologize.
You're so super uber keen. All
I
right.
know.
So,
It's an intriguing story.
I'm happy for someone else to read this now,
Mm-mm.
because I've just opened it for people on stream to see it. So go for it, whoever wants to.
I'll do it then.
Go on then.
I have said before, I do not believe it was a heart attack. My father was murdered. I am certain of this, but I need proof. All I have is the text he followed. That must be it. Lester Goodman sold him the book and the lamp. Who is he? Why did he want my father dead? The only way to obtain proof is to follow in my father's footsteps and trap the being that did this to him once it appears again. I am confident I hold it here once it is summoned. I know the arts by which I can interrogate it. If it withstands my questioning, at least I will have it imprisoned to show others. The authorities will have to believe me then. I will draw upon the power of Saturn to construct a ward that will hold with the spirit. that will hold the spirit. Sigils created from its... What the fuck does that say?
Kamea?
Kamea
Mhm.
will mark the 4 cardinal directions and turn the house into a prison it cannot escape. Shit.
Whoops.
Oh,
Should the need arise, these may be brought together around the spirit to banish it, akin to tightening as a noose around
Oh,
its
there you go.
neck until it has no direction left in which to flee, but back to the invisible world from whence it came. Barrier, bind, obstacle, prison. These words will hold the spirit in Saturn's leaden grip.
Mhm.
May the
Right.
faces of the angels that guard the gates of the Garden of Eden guard this house and prevent any evil from leaving the confines of this house. Midnight, 18 months have come to an end. If I fail tomorrow and I follow all of my father's footsteps, ultimately to my own grave, I hope that someone might one day read this and succeed in bringing the guilty to justice. May the fruit of any victory the spirit may attain prove to be a Saturnine
Chalice.
Saturnine chalice indeed.
Oh.
I guess she
What is-
didn't succeed.
So we can get the statues closer to the big one that we can't move. That's fine.
Maybe we should grab the other ones then.
Well,
Although I
we've got the
suppose we're
lion,
still but Leicester's have arrived, but they left again.
but they left. All of this is bullshit. Like, I don't think
We're
this is
just in a
happening.
time loop, but we're imprisoned.
Yeah, maybe because as discussed, the Veronica is ashy.
Yeah, she is actually.
No shade.
All right.
Okay, so is the spirit, do we assume that the spirit is now the thing possessing or like
Your
taking the
ring.
form of his old wife?
The ring lady.
Yeah.
I assumed that it was Leicester.
No, I think he must be her because didn't he try to bring her back? That's the whole point, or at least what we
Yeah.
thought was happening. That he tried to bring her back as like either as an angel or something, and it just didn't go well, and now she's like this vengeful spirit.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's like this day is going on repeat for them since she probably tried to. If I fail tomorrow and I fall, but it's 18 months. We're a year in the calendar based on the date on there. On the desk, we're only a day or a year away from. Oh, never mind.
And you hear a
No.
My broom is at the ready.
crash upstairs on the landing. As you look behind yourselves, you see the body of Jeremiah splattered across the wall. You see parts of his not skull, but you know, the scalp and hair that have exploded all across the walls and the floor, and you get the view of woman from the ring, you know, the little blue woman, and she, quick as a flash, looks at all of you, screeches and flies back downstairs. You hear Rosemary coming up the stairs, and as she does so, she says, "Oh, where's my broom? Have you seen my broom?" She calls it. "Oh, have you seen my broom?"
And I just point behind her where Jeremiah is like,
I know. I'm so sorry about the mess. I'm trying to clean it. Have you seen my broom? Please. And she, not to worry. And she starts picking up pieces of her husband's scalp, and putting them in her pockets. "I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. And as she does so, nice one, Carla. She sees. You all of a sudden see the same spectral image coming from the other side, kind of from the bathroom area, smash straight into Rosemary as she's bending down, picking up those pieces of viscera of her husband, and throws her straight down the stairs. That same spectre, that woman, she comes up the stairs slowly towards the three of you.
Broomer!
I just pull out my ox.
Broomer!
Yeah, I've got the broom, like, I'm clutching it. Like, is she coming at us maliciously? Or is she just kind of,
Yes.
yeah? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I don't think you need a psychology roll to determine.
What happens if I, like, poke with the broom?
Okay. As she comes closer to the three of you, Esme, you want to put yourself in front of this?
No.
No, not really. Can we, like, are we like in the hallway? Where exactly are we?
Yeah. You've kind of come out to see what's going on.
Right. If we're just in the doorway, can we just kind of scuttle back into the room and close the door?
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
I would propose that as a plan of action.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you close the door and you hear a scratching.
Uh,
You
Oh,
guys hear
stop it! Stop it!
You hear a soft scratching at the door.
that damn rat.
And then it goes away. And
Okay.
then it goes away, and there's quiet.
Oh.
It's quiet.
Okay.
Could I? Let me think about this.
A friendship check. We're gonna be best friends.
Sanity check.
Sorry. Did you say a friendship shag? What even?
Yeah.
Okay, Karina's on the whiskey. Oh my god, it's been so long. So, can I get idea rolls from each of you?
The what?
Idea? So
That.
it's your it's an intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Okay.
Oh, it's
Oh
intelligence.
yes. Oh no. I was gonna say yes, but it was 100. Shit.
I got
I
a
had-
hard success.
I got a success.
Okay, so we have success, we have hard success. Penny's being held up by the throat by
No.
by
I'm just looking at all the religious texts and trying to grab them and like covering myself in like the Bible and the Torah and everything.
Love it. Yeah, you're just like, please.
I'm scrolling myself. Yeah.
Yes. The Torah is like wrapped around your neck. You know?
Yeah.
You guys, just flashes comes into your head if you wanted to. There is a note, there is a handout that you received or a thing that you saw that talks about banishing evil spirits.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Is it the?
You don't know that, Penny.
No, I don't know
But
that.
the
But
other two remember. Let me show you the. I normally wouldn't just give you that, but you have already seen it, so I'm not so bothered. Okay, the images. Okay, yeah, sure. Hang on, I can't get into my thing. Give me uno momento. So this is the thing that I wanted to show you that, and it is part of that. I'm laughing. We've actually started an internal chat on our Discord together. Too spooky. Yes, too spooky. Anyway, so you guys know that did I actually paste that in?
no.
But you know,
No.
you know that mad looking picture?
Yeah,
Hang on.
with all the circles and stuff.
Yeah, you know the one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Mhm.
have that one further up.
So you know that is
That
That's banishing a demon,
So
right?
it's from the Lesser Key of Solomon the King that we showed you in the library. It has notes around the sort of side. It's obviously been sort of copied out on a piece of paper. You know that it comes from the chapter on magical requisites, which details symbols and tools that are necessary, of course, for the summoning and the commanding of demons. When you look at that a bit closer, because I know that you haven't really looked at that, I think for the benefit of Discord, it's in the Arcane Switchboard Discord thing. It's the one with all the symbols and all the cool looking shit. You can see two images. One of them is the like a big.
Is that what?
You have a triangle and then you have that big circle, yeah. And you can see that it says all around it. It says candle, 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 candle. If you look at that really carefully, you know that this, like looking at it, I'll give it to you as a part of your intelligence roll that you work this out, that this is actually part of a ritual for banishment. Penny, give me an occult roll.
Yeah, good. Just
Oh, I
So-
see now.
So the reason why I've asked Penny is because Penny is a facilitator. Of course, Penny is used to at least reading up on contact of the dead and other worlds, etc. Penny should understand this as being a ritual, a way in which to bind, a way in which to banish a negative spirit. There's two ways in which you can achieve that. The top one is a bit simpler. The bottom one is like this huge Hebrew sort of whole spellcasting ritual extravaganza. This top one is an easier way to perform largely the same thing.
oh, okay. So they're not part of the same spell. They're the same thing, but
So you can see around the edges of that triangle, it says Mi-Ka-El,
yeah, Michael. Yeah, and then it says
which is of course
An
an angel.
an
Angel.
angel.
Um,
What are the other
Yes.
words?
Alpha and Omega.
mhm.
But
Ah.
what you're saying is that the big circle with the four candles, the four stars, is the same as the triangle.
With your occult roll, you can understand that this bottom one is a more powerful version, but would also take longer for you
Okay.
to make happen.
And can I figure out what the words around mean? Do I need any specific items, or is just
Your
'cause it says like
you might be. I'm trying to think about how I can do this for you. You don't know right now, but you do know of ritualistic purposes. Again, this is your occult role coming into play, and your background and being able to essentially probably talk to the dead or whatever it is, fake or not fake. You know that these are sigils that would normally be painted onto a floor or onto a surface or something that you stand within. This is a spellcasting sort of zone, so you can expect something that's like maybe chalk or paint or something of that manner should be able to help you to do this. And as you're looking at it, as you're talking about it,
what do you want?
Stop.
okay, and speaking of stopping, I think we actually have to stop here. So let's stop here.
Wow, what a ride.
I really want to finish this today, but we're not going to, are we?
We're halfway
we
dinner party. We
slow?
can rush that.
We're so
yeah.
slow. And then the meteor comes. Okay, cool. That's it. I don't think we can't play next week, can we? Because Rick, you're not around. Maybe
Yeah.
wonder, maybe let's chat together. Maybe we can get in some sort of bonus session this week and just finish it because it doesn't
Cool.
take that long.
Okay.
You said that
not-
4 sessions ago.
I know, but so this is the thing. This is meant to take 2 to 3 hours to run. I cannot envision how little joy someone has to have to try and just be, because I feel like I've railroaded you this entire. I'd be like, and now you have to go here, and now you didn't. And imagine me trying to do that, but like 3 times the speed. It would just be shit, wouldn't it? I don't know. It'd just be sad. I like the idea that you can try and think it through and try and work it out. But there we go. Peggy, get some sleep.
Yeah.
We'll finish it there. 3 hours seems mad. It's crazy. I mean, it can be done. I've watched it several times. It looks fine, but I guess it's just not my style.
With less fun people, clearly.
Exactly, Peggy.
Yeah.
This is Caroline now. 100%. I prefer having little moments of, show me your dick or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, ladies.
Ladies.
Let me show you the divine.
Yes.
Okay, can we do
It's a
another-
shame he's dead.
Okay, after this is finished, why don't we do the like soft core the Cthulhu version where it's like, welcome to my home. Oh, would you mind steadying the ladder whilst I sort these bulbs?
No.
Yeah, as long as it's not with Jeremiah, then fine.
That is Jeremiah. That's the start. I'm okay. Oh, the car's broken down. How can we fix it? I think we should
We'll
do
need new
that.
character sheets for that.
Okay, that's the one that goes on YouTube. Okay. That's the one that
No.
goes on YouTube. The Saturnine Chalice extruded version, and it's just rosemary. Yeah, there's all sorts there. I'm already writing.
No,
it up.
please don't.
I'm already writing it up. What a pleasure. What a pleasure. I think Esme, you haven't lost any sanity tonight, have you?
Haven't.
Wow.
No, just 19 in intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a biggie. That's a biggie.
That was a
So
biggie.
you're
That was messed up.
confused. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I was gonna do that. We'll talk about that afterwards.
No, don't do it again. No, thank you.
If I get bored, you've got no intelligence.
You're just gonna kill me off, aren't you?
I really want to. This is meant to be like super dangerous, and I'm not understanding.
It is dangerous.
But we're Charlie's angels. We're only moving like a tree.
Like you
With a
can't do
tree.
it. Like I know. We're gonna stick together and go back to back and walk into with knives. And
Why can we not do that?
But it's not fun.
We're scared.
Good. Okay, let's together go on the Discord. We'll see if there's a time this week that we can all do before Rick Rec goes next week, and we'll try and figure that out. I want to finish this, get it out of here, and then this will be the first time we've ever actually finished a Cthulhu. So, can you
Yeah.
imagine? Okay, cool. Well, everyone, have a lovely evening.
You too.
I would like to stay on and talk to people, but I don't know how to do that, so I'm just gonna stop my stream now. Guys, you guys stay here for a second.
Thank you.
Have a lovely evening. Goodbye, people who have been watching. This has been our gorgeous Caroline Peggy. We have the beautiful, with the new glasses, Rick Rack, or Esme, who has been driving herself mad. I don't even think I've been doing anything there. He's just doing that. And of course, the radiant, the beautiful, the everything, the Karina Penny, who I believe is shit scared.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
understand. Come on, guys. Come on,
Yeah.
guys. Pull yourselves together. Have a good evening. I'm going to stop the stream now. Good night. Goodbye. We should do something really clever, like sleep well with all of the
Hello,
horror.
ladies.
Good night, ladies.
Ladies.
Ladies.